you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to puffy camp?
Hell no.
I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt and starting my day. You know, so it just got scary.
Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is, we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have a good night. Have you been to his parties?
Well, it's been 2 weeks since the raids at Diddy's homes in Miami and L.A.
It's been just over 2 weeks since a federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking involving Sean Diddy Combs was confirmed.
Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people. Diddy's affiliation with high-profile people such as Prince Harry gave his actions legitimacy.
Sean Combs, who is now in the news trend, better known by his many aliases like Puff Daddy and Diddy, has been a dominant force in the music industry for decades. However, his recent legal troubles paint a disturbing picture. In 2024, U.S. law enforcement raided properties linked to Combs in connection with a federal sex trafficking investigation. This comes on the heels of multiple sexual assault accusations against him. His ex-girlfriend, Cassie, alleges over 15 years of physical, sexual, and mental abuse. Another woman claims he, along with others, raped her when she was a minor. A male music producer also accuses Combs of sexual assault and forcing him to engage with sex workers. These allegations cast a dark shadow over his previously celebrated career. Combs boasts a successful career. His debut album propelled him to fame, and he went on to build a music empire through record label ventures and producing. However, even before these recent accusations, his past included an arrest with then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. Combs denies all allegations. However, the accusations have damaged his reputation. Despite his accolades, Combs' image has always been controversial. In this video, we will explore his journey, from his early days at Uptown Records to his rise as a mogul and producer, and how many of the stars are linked to this case and have been assaulted by Diddy. It also delves into his personal life, including his children and past relationships with celebrities. Only time will tell how these legal battles will impact Combs' career and legacy. In the early stages of his career, Combs embarked on a romantic journey with fashion designer Misa Hilton. Their relationship bore fruit in December 1993 with the arrival of their son, Justin. Despite parting ways romantically, they've remained committed to co-parenting their child. Hilton made waves in June 2023 when, seemingly addressing her ex in the wake of their son's DUI arrest, she took to Instagram to express her sentiments. Suggesting that Diddy had been complacent for too long, she stated, "Everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you. This is where the buck stops for me. I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son. If anything ever happened to my son, God forbid, what is anyone going to say to me? When we all know whose fault it would be." Following his split from Hilton, Diddy's romantic life continued with model Kim Porter, an on and off relationship spanning from the 1990s to 2007. Their union saw Diddy embracing fatherhood to Porter's son Quincy from a previous relationship. They expanded their family with the birth of 3 more children, son Christian and twin daughters Delilah and Jessie. However, in 2006, amid Porter's second pregnancy, Diddy's involvement with businesswoman Sarah Chapman led to the birth of another child. After parting ways romantically, the couple remained close friends, frequently expressing admiration for each other. Diddy, in an interview with Jet magazine, lauded Porter as an incredible mother. When Porter tragically passed away from lobar pneumonia at 47 in November 2018, Diddy took to Instagram to express profound grief, stating they were more than best friends. We were more than soulmates. We were some other I miss you so much. Diddy's most prominent romance unfolded with singer and actress Jennifer Lopez. Their relationship, spanning 2 years, officially ended on Valentine's Day in 2001. Diddy openly praised Lopez, dubbing her one of the flyest out there, in a 2017 interview with Entertainment Tonight. He's acknowledged Lopez as one of his greatest loves, with reports indicating an amicable relationship post-breakup, as evidenced by their reunion at a 2018 gathering. In 2021, when Lopez reignited her romance with Ben Affleck, Diddy seemingly teased the couple by sharing a nostalgic PDA picture on Instagram, clarifying later that he meant no harm. Diddy quickly earned a reputation as a kingmaker in the industry, nurturing numerous talents, including R&B sensation Usher, who was significantly younger. Their paths crossed when Usher, just 13 at the time, signed a record deal with L.A. Reid, who entrusted him to Combs. Recounting their early days in a 2004 Rolling Stone interview, Usher highlighted how Diddy exposed him to a totally different set of shits, sex specifically. Usher vividly recalled the atmosphere surrounding Diddy, where encounters with intimacy were commonplace. He described scenarios where doors opened to reveal individuals engaged in various acts, painting a picture of unpredictability and indulgence. Usher went on to recall how there were always girls around. You'd open a door and see somebody doing it, or several people in a room having an orgy. You never knew what was going to happen. Years later, in an interview with Howard Stern, Usher described the experience as pretty wild.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go. I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
In 2009, Combs spent time mentoring a 15-year-old Justin Bieber, too, including appearing to promise him a car and house. Combs was 39 at the time. This week, a 14-year-old video from Bieber's YouTube channel has reemerged in which Diddy talks about spending 48 hours with the singer.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot.
Alright, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15, you could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you know, when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah. So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives. Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. It's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know, he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. For the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full. Buck full crazy.
I'm going crazy. I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Later in 2020, Justin confessed his traumas in his documentary series called Seasons, episode 5 titled The Dark Season.
I decided to stop because I felt like I was dying. My security and stuff were coming into the room at night to check my pulse. Like, people don't know how serious it got. I was waking up in the morning and the first thing I was doing is popping pills and smoking a blunt and starting my day. You know, so it just got scary. My God, if you're real, you get me through this season of stopping these pills and stuff, and if you do, I'll do the rest of the work. And then I did that, and then I was good from there, but I got off the pills, but I never went to the root of everything. So then I just kind of circle back around, which most people do.
And gradually, Justin got out of Diddy's lifestyle. In a lawsuit filed in November 2023, Cassie, full name Cassandra Elizabeth Ventura, detailed horrifying claims about how Combs allegedly treated her during their relationship, and outside of it, citing multiple years of sexual and physical abuse. Cassie, who is now 37, had a successful solo career of her own in the 2000s, with her debut studio album reaching top 4 on the Billboard 200. She claims, though, that her career was controlled by Combs, who paid for her car, housing, and clothing, and exercised his control over her abusively. In her legal claim, she made damning accusations against Combs, alleging a pattern of abusive behavior. These allegations included claims of coercion into drug use, forced encounters with male prostitutes, and repeated physical violence. The most harrowing accusation was of a violent sexual assault in 2019, where she described Combs forcibly entering her home and raping her despite her explicit objections and attempts to resist. The complaint painted a picture of a woman trapped in a cycle of abuse, describing how she gradually became desensitized to the mistreatment and felt compelled to comply with Combs' demands out of fear for her safety. Even when she made the decision to terminate the relationship in September 2018, she claimed Combs forced his way into her home and subjected her to further sexual assault. Following the filing of the lawsuit, both parties' legal representatives negotiated an amicable settlement outside of court. In response to Ventura's allegations, Combs' lawyer, Benjamin Brafman, vehemently denied the claims, labeling them as offensive and outrageous. He countered Ventura's accusations by alleging that she had persistently demanded a significant sum of money from Combs, threatening to write a damaging tell-all book about their relationship if her demands weren't met. Brafman portrayed Ventura's lawsuit as an attempt to tarnish Combs' reputation and extort money from him, dismissing her claims as baseless lies aimed at securing a financial settlement. In February, producer Rodney Jones stepped forward, alleging multiple instances of sexual assault by Diddy and coerced encounters with sex workers.
I apologize to anyone this video may be embarrassing to. Sometimes Diddy will request certain works to be done and tell us don't go to sleep until it's done. And the truth is we'll be up for days trying to accomplish that. The contract that they give me and the offer that they gave me was just disgusting. I'm going to put in this fight. I got to do it for myself, my rights, and most importantly, my kids. Doing this situation is not easy. Taking Puff to court, suing him is not easy. I don't have the monies that it's going to take to fight him.
Combs' lawyer, Sean Hawley, dismissed these allegations as pure fiction. The lawsuit also implicated 50 Cent's former girlfriend and mother of one of his children as a sex worker, involved in the case against Combs. Upon news of the purported raid on Diddy's properties, 50 Cent, also known as Curtis Jackson, swiftly voiced his opinions on social media. Combs faces multiple sexual assault lawsuits, including one from producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who accuses Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend, of being a recipient of Combs' payments for sexual services. Joy, a well-known OnlyFans model, shares a son with 50 Cent, born in 2012. Although their relationship ended, Joy alleged physical abuse, which 50 Cent denied. Subsequently, 50 Cent has frequently commented on the alleged relationship between Diddy and Joy, along with the lawsuits against Diddy, expressing his views on social media. In a recent tweet, 50 Cent remarked, "Now it's not Diddy do it. It's Diddy done they don't come like that unless they got a case," indicating his stance on the matter. He also announced plans to finance a documentary on the allegations. A spokesperson for 50 Cent confirmed that an untitled Diddy documentary is in development through G-Unit Film and Television, with 50 Cent serving as an executive producer, as reported by Billboard. The proceeds from this documentary, received by G-Unit Film and Television, will be allocated to support victims of sexual assault and rape. The ongoing feud between the two has roots stretching back to 2006, when 50 Cent asserted that Combs possessed knowledge about the perpetrator behind the tragic shooting of rap icon, the Notorious Big, in 1997. In 2010, Combs referred to Jackson as a hating ass crap, further fueling the animosity between them. Also, Prince Harry is named in a $30 million lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, which accused the rapper of sex trafficking and sexual abuse, it has been revealed. Billionaire Combs is accused of drawing guests to alleged sex trafficking parties thanks to his VIP associations with celebrities, athletes, politicians, and international dignitaries like British royal Prince Harry. The Duke's name is included in a lawsuit brought against Combs by record producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who has accused the music star of being a serial sexual abuser. On the other hand, we knew it was only a matter of time until Ellen DeGeneres, the Queen of Mean, was dragged into this whole Diddy situation. Paparazzi recently caught up with Ellen to ask how she feels about her longtime friend Diddy facing some serious allegations, and Ellen got real nervous when the reporters brought up those infamous Diddy parties.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have you been to his parties?
Over the years, Diddy was a frequent guest on The Ellen Show. Now, with the current allegations surrounding his parties coming to light, fans are revisiting some of his older interviews because, in many of those interviews, Diddy openly discusses his infamous parties. There's even a moment where Diddy playfully puts Ellen on the spot, questioning why she consistently declines invitations to his parties. But here's the kicker. Rumor has it that Ellen did indeed attend some of Diddy's parties. However, she wasn't at those star-studded glitzy events we typically associate with Diddy. Instead, Sources suggest Ellen may have attended other, less publicized gatherings at Diddy's house where some disturbing and potentially illegal activities allegedly took place. Meanwhile, unsettling footage recently resurfaced on social media showing Ellen making Justin Bieber uncomfortable and asking inappropriate questions. So with rumors going around that Justin was allegedly victimized by Diddy and other industry men, fans are now wondering if Ellen knew what happened to Justin. The roster of names entangled in this saga is extensive. Each connection unveils a complex tapestry of relationships, loyalties, and betrayals of celebrity culture's darker side. So, if you're ready to delve deeper into the world behind the fame, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more revelations.